Did you know that Joseph, the 11th son of Jacob in the Bible, had an extraordinary ability to interpret dreams? This gift would not only change his life, but shape the future of an entire nation. From being sold into slavery by his own brothers to becoming the second most powerful man in Egypt, Joseph's journey is one of faith, destiny, and perseverance. His dreams were more than visions. They were messages that would alter the course of history. In today's video, we'll take you through the remarkable story of Joseph, a young man whose dreams foretold his future greatness, yet whose journey was filled with unimaginable hardships. We'll explore how he went from being a mere shepherd to one of the most powerful figures in ancient Egypt, using his unique gifts to overcome betrayal, slavery, and imprisonment. Join us as we unravel the timeless lessons of faith, endurance, and divine purpose found in Joseph's incredible life story. Joseph's early life was marked by tension and jealousy. As the favored son of Jacob, Joseph wore a coat of many colors, a symbol of his father's special love for him. But this love fueled envy among his older brothers, especially after Joseph shared his dreams, in which they bowed down to him. Their resentment reached its peak when they conspired to rid themselves of Joseph. They sold him into slavery to a group of Ishmaelites who took him to Egypt. In Egypt, Joseph was sold again, this time to Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh. Despite the betrayal by his own brothers, Joseph's character shone through. He worked diligently and earned Potiphar's trust, eventually becoming the overseer of his entire household. But just when things seemed to be improving, Joseph faced a devastating setback. Potiphar's wife falsely accused him of trying to seduce her, and despite his innocence, Joseph was thrown into prison. From favored son to slave, and now to a falsely accused prisoner, Joseph's life seemed destined for despair. Yet even in the bleakness of prison, Joseph remained faithful, holding on to his belief that God had a plan for him. While in prison, Joseph's unique ability to interpret dreams became more than just a personal trait. It became a beacon of hope. Two of Pharaoh's servants, the cupbearer and the baker, were also imprisoned with Joseph. Both had troubling dreams, and Joseph offered to interpret them. For the cupbearer, Joseph predicted restoration to his position, while for the baker, he foresaw execution. Both interpretations came to pass exactly as Joseph had said, showcasing his God-given gift of dream interpretation. Yet despite his accurate interpretations, Joseph remained in prison, seemingly forgotten. However, his ability would soon have far-reaching consequences. When Pharaoh himself was plagued by dreams of 7 fat cows devoured by 7 thin cows, and 7 healthy ears of grain swallowed by 7 withered ones, none of his wise men could decipher the meaning. It was then that the cupbearer remembered Joseph. Pharaoh summoned Joseph from the prison, and this would prove to be the turning point in his life. Joseph, with humility and trust in God, interpreted Pharaoh's dreams. He explained that Egypt would experience 7 years of great abundance, followed by 7 years of severe famine. Joseph's wisdom extended beyond just the interpretation. He advised Pharaoh to store surplus grain during the years of abundance to prepare for the coming famine. His foresight and practical plan impressed Pharaoh so much that he appointed Joseph as second in command, giving him the authority to oversee the entire operation and prepare the nation for what lay ahead. The key moment in Joseph's story comes when he is elevated from a prisoner to a ruler in Egypt, entrusted with the lives of millions. His careful planning saved Egypt from the devastating effects of the famine, and news of Egypt's food stores spread far and wide. People from surrounding nations, including Joseph's own family, came to Egypt seeking help. In a dramatic and emotional twist, Joseph's brothers, the very ones who had sold him into slavery, came before him, not recognizing the brother they had betrayed. They bowed before him, just as Joseph had dreamt many years before. Instead of seeking revenge, Joseph chose the path of forgiveness and reconciliation. He revealed his identity to his brothers and wept with them, recognizing that everything that had happened, both the good and the bad, was part of God's divine plan to bring about salvation for his family and countless others. This moment marks the fulfillment of Joseph's dreams and the resolution of the deep wounds within his family. Through his trials, Joseph emerged not only as a powerful leader, but as a symbol of faith, forgiveness, and God's providence. Joseph's journey from favored son to slave, from prisoner to ruler, is a profound testament to the power of faith, perseverance, and divine timing. His story shows that even in the face of betrayal, hardship, and injustice, there is always a greater purpose at work. Joseph's life is a reminder that what may seem like setbacks are often setups for something greater, and that trusting in God's plan can lead to extraordinary outcomes. What can we learn from Joseph's resilience, forgiveness, and faith? How do his experiences inspire us to face our own challenges with hope, and trust? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're intrigued by Joseph's story, make sure to check out our other videos on biblical figures who triumphed against adversity. And don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring content.